Hi guys! In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing some underrated slime shops, and so many of the slimes in this video have quickly become my favourites. I'm so excited to show you them. So first up we have Girl Scout slime, and the first one I reached for was definitely this pink metallic one just because it looks so much like Sloop Slime's Barbie slime, and I just love the texture of this. The slime is so thick, and because it's not scented, you can see the pigment so clearly at all times. So even when I played with it for like half an hour, you can still see it's super shiny and it's so pretty. Next up we have her Candy Floss Cloud Slime, and I am obsessed with this. As you can probably see, this is literally full to the brim, and the slime itself was unlike any other cloud slime I tried because it had such a thick texture, but it wasn't watery on the top like some cloud slimes, and this is just so nice to play with even when you're not pulling it. But when you are, literally, this is for one pull, and it falls this smoothly, and when you pull it properly, it just never stops flowing. It's just the best cloud slime I've ever tried, and it's so affordable. This slime is so cool. So this is called Caramel Brown Sugar, and like you can see on the top it looks like brown sugar, and then underneath there's like a gooey caramel, and I think this must be a mixture of, I think it might be just clear slime. I can't exactly tell because of the colour of it. The smell is amazing. It's kind of like a warm caramel scent, and it's just so cozy and just, oh, so perfect. And it has such a unique texture because it's a really crunchy slime, but at first you get loads of good thwocks. Princess Peach has a really nice pink sugar scent, but as you can see, it's so clear. I do not know how she's done this, but the slime is so clear. And like you saw in the first clip, it was actually melted, so I reactivated it. And this is how clear it got 2 days later. And considering this is 8 ounce and it's freezing, it's so unusual for this to happen. So I was really pleasantly surprised. And the slime itself is amazing. It has so much jelly slime around beads that it doesn't hurt your hands at all. And I love the little glitters and also the scent of this. Breakfast at Tiffany smelled just like cake to me, and I love the colour of it because it's kind of like the Tiffany's blue but slightly less green, and it's so fun to play with because it's so thick and so creamy. Because of the cold weather I couldn't spread it, but it was so fun to play with and it was still super sizzly when you stretched it out. Himalayan Salts her bestseller, and this is really similar to the caramel brown sugar one, but it's less kind of clicky. As you can see here, it's a lot more crunch, and I really love the texture of this because as soon as you press down on it, you don't need to do anything to prepare it. It's just so crunchy. And I don't think this is scented. I couldn't tell, if I'm completely honest, but I really enjoyed the texture of this. All of her slimes came really well packaged in bubble wrapping, and they were also taped around the rim with one of those like cool tapey things that the professional slimers have. And the only thing that leaked was the Sharpay slime, but it was very, very slight, and it was just because the container broke. She also gave me a few extras. She gave me some sweets, she gave me 2 boxes of Daiso clay, and she also gave me some Jolly Ranchers in her standard extras bag, and she also included some borax and some sprinkles. Next up we have Slip and Slime, and like you can see here, this slime is the clearest, and even after playing with it for like 5 minutes, it stays pretty clear. It stretches so well, and it kind of has a jelly texture, and it's so clear. Candy Apple is also so pretty. I love the little glitter she put in. It's like shards of something, I'm not sure. Every time I hear shards though I think glass, but it's definitely not glass. It's not hard on your hands at all. And like you can see here, it kind of has that jelly texture that the other clear slime has. And this is super cheap. It's $4.50 for a 3 ounce, which is pretty fair. Like normally 8 ounces is like $10. So in my opinion, this is super cheap, but this didn't make any sound. But the scent kind of made up for it. It was kind of like a perfume scent of apple. This one smells amazing. So I thought this was a really weird name for it because it's called Strawberry Cane Butters. So I was just kind of like, what is the cane scent? And then I realized it was peppermint. So it's a peppermint slime with a slight strawberry tang, and it smells so good. I've never smelled any slime like this, and it's just so refreshing. And like you can see, it's so fun to play with because you get to see the colors marbling together, and it's so soft. The only thing is it doesn't spread. All of her slimes have such unique textures, and I was expecting this one to be a glossy, thick one, and it was, but it kind of felt like, I can't even describe it, it feels like it has a bit of fake snow in there. It's kind of textured, but it doesn't look it on camera, and it smells so nice. It smells like cookie batter, and I love the Christmas colours that are in it, and also how glossy it stays, because even after playing with it for 5 minutes, it stays so glossy, and like you can see, it inflates to like 2 times its size. All of the slimes came in a bubble mailer, and it had these little bags around it, which I thought was pointless until I touched the cookie batter, and that had kind of leaked, so this was really, really handy. She gave you a little slime sheet and also some extras and a borax baggie. Next up we have a Slimer who I have been desperate to try. All of her Instagram slimes are so aesthetically pleasing and beautiful. So this is Blushing BB Slimes, and this is her Cotton Candy Snow Fizz, and as you can see, the colours are beautiful, and the only reason it's so tough is because it's the weather, I think, but just in case it isn't, I decided to keep this in. But when you were mixing the colours together, it was so pretty, and it created a really nice purple colour, and the texture of it was really cool. So it was kind of like that fake snow. I think it's like a plastic snow, so it has like a bit of a crunch, but then when you pull at it, it kind of falls like cloud slime, and I just found it so interesting. As you can see here, it falls so smoothly, but then when you're touching it, it feels like a crunchy slime. In my opinion, this slime is pretty much the same as the Cotton Candy Snow Fizz, just because they have different colours, but they're basically the same scent and same texture. This one is slightly softer though, and I think it just might be because of the containers. As you can see here, it's still quite hard to mix in, but then the more you play with it, the softer this one becomes. And this one is slightly more vibrant in colour as well. It kind of turns out like the purple colour that's in the middle, whereas the other one had like a dulled purple colour, I would say. But they're both really crunchy. This one's just a bit softer. One thing that is so unique about her is she has pairings with slimes, and I've never seen this done in any shop before. So basically she has the cake underneath, and then for icing she has a different slime with a different texture, and this one is kind of like a butter airy slime texture, and I loved it. I was so tempted not to mix it in, but I did, and the colour was so pretty. Again, it was like a really vibrant purple, and it complemented the other slimes so well. So once I mixed it in and it was super soft, I started to add the fake sprinkles, and this was so fun to mix in. Then I went ahead and just added it to the top of my slime, and I wish I kept the original colours because it would have been so pretty, but it was still really fun to look at and also play with. So I started to push it down, and I could feel from the go that this was changing the texture in the best way. So like I said before, it was kind of tough because of the weather, but I'm kind of thinking that this is how it's meant to be, because when I mixed it in, it became the most perfect texture ever. It was like a butter slime with texture, and it was so soft and so fun to play with. I misread the name of this when I was trying it out, so I was expecting it to smell like coffee, and because it didn't look like it either, I was like, maybe she's just labelled it the wrong thing, I'm not entirely sure, but then I realised it said Frappuccino, and that could mean anything, and it smelled so, so good. It was like a birthday cake scent. The only downfall this had, it was kind of like a creamy slime with, I feel like it had a bit of snow in there, and it was just so sticky. But again, she saved the day with her pairing, and this is called Whipped Cream, and it kind of smelled like milk and kind of like a vanilla-y scent, like ice cream really, and it was so, so nice. This was probably the nicest texture of a slime I've ever felt. I wish I had an 8 ounce of this. It smelled so good and felt amazing, and then when it was added to the slime, it took away all the stickiness, and it looked so, so nice. One of my favourite things about this is the little extras that come with it. So obviously she has the sprinkles, which she included in the last package as well, but with this one you get a little straw that's so cute, and I just think it makes the whole thing so nice, especially if you want to buy slimes to make Insta videos with. Things that are aesthetically pleasing like this really make it so high that you're going to be reposted by another account. She also included a clear slime for me to test, and like you can see here, it has beautiful iridescent toppings, and I just think it's so fun to play with. This is actually a slushy slime, so this is why I'm struggling to push on it. It wasn't hard at all. It also wasn't sticky, which I was very impressed with, because this was a clear slime that had been sitting around for probably 3 weeks in transit just to get from the US to the UK, and like you can see here, it's still so crunchy and beautiful. Everything came really well packaged and nothing broke at all, which I was really impressed with, and it was all bubble wrapped, all very well labelled as well, and I just thought everything was so well presented. She sent a slime care sheet and also a borax baggie and a little thank you note to me, and her little extras were so cute. So she included what looked like a macaroon, but inside there were little sweeties. That's so cute. And then she included some Daiso and also a peppermint candy cane. Last but not least, we have Slime Meowy, and I don't think I've ever been requested to review someone as much as I've been requested to review her, and this is such an amazing slime. So as her name suggests, she likes cats, and all of her names are kind of surrounding cats or like animals. So this one is a play on Frost, and it's Fur Rost, which I found very funny. This is a jelly slime, and it smells like blue raspberry, and like you can see, it's super clear. It didn't kind of have that wet texture either, which some snow slimes do, and it has this really nice glitter and also some snowflake charms in there. This also self-inflates so much. As you can see, I've literally packed this container as full as I possibly can, and it stuck out so much. Next up we have ice fishing, and this is unscented and it's a jelly cube slime, and I really liked this, but it wasn't particularly crunchy, it was just really cute. Kiss and Mittens smelled so good. Because of the name, I thought it would be like a warm scent, but it was a really nice fresh watermelon scent. This was a bit wet on the top, but I didn't mind because as soon as you mixed it in, it was absolutely fine. It kind of reminds me of Scented Slime by Amy's Cloud Slimes, and it's really nice and soft, and I love the colours of them. And I really enjoy that you get to watch them mix together, but I did find that this didn't fall very smoothly. It was so soft and nice to play with. It almost felt like a butter slime, but it just didn't really fall like a great cloud slime. Dr. Pepper is one of the best butter slimes I've ever tried. I think it might be made with clear slime because this is so sizzly. I didn't have to do anything to it, and like you can see from the go, it just had so many sizzles and it was so soft and so spreadable. It was just the perfect butter slime, and it smelled like Coca-Cola. Next up we have Birthday Cake, and this is another cloud slime. It was kind of thicker than the last one. I think there must be a different base for it, but it felt really nice. It felt kind of like a cake batter, and it has this really nice kind of confetti at the bottom. It felt just like a cake, but it wasn't particularly smooth falling. So again, this wasn't the best cloud slime, but it did feel really nice. Everything came packaged really well and was individually bubble wrapped, and nothing leaked at all. All of the containers were labelled with her label as well, and it also had the label on the bottom, and sometimes it had extras on the side, which is why there's a little cat sticker on the side if anyone's wondering. She also sent me some little cat things, some sweets, a little care sheet, also a little business card, and also borax and more sweets, and also a notepad and Daiso. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in stuff, and I really hope that you guys at home watched this and enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and don't forget to visit my website because I will be releasing slimes very soon.